It is June 30th, the last day of June, and I am still sitting in the Yellow Deli hostel. First thing in the morning, I think they're going to serve us breakfast, and then I'm going to decide if I'm going to leave or get a hotel because of these storms that are moving in today. We'll see. Walked into the deli part of the Yellow Deli. Yeah, it looks good. To-go cashier, there's a bar with no alcohol, just tea, because it's one of those places. Very nice, huh? And they have breakfast for us in the morning. Oh, it's a film. So everybody wave. Thanks, guys. I hate when I do that. Okay, I'm sitting here in Rutland trying to decide if I should go or not, because the radar shows a really big thunderstorm and then it dissipates, and I'm sitting here looking at it and it looks pretty bad, and it's right above me. It just started to sprinkle. It's 9 o'clock. I should have already gone out. But the radar does seem to break up, so I'm going to wait another 2 hours and then decide one way or the other. And so while I'm doing that, I'm going to talk about the number 10 things about this hike that I have loved or hated. Okay? And we'll start with number one, since we're looking at the storm, and say the number one thing that I've hated since the very beginning has been water, rain. Number one, numero uno, rain. At the very beginning, when we first started out, it used to rain a lot, and I just walked straight through it, and I was miserable. Now, 4 to 5 months later, what we try to do, I've noticed sometimes I walk through it if it's going to be light rain, and sometimes even heavy rain, and we try to get through it, and we try to avoid it if possible. Oh, my beard. My beard's liking it, so whatever. But yeah, number one is rain. With my rain gear, you can put it on and you're going to get wet. And the reason you're going to get wet now, before, you tried to keep the rain off you because it would cool down so much that you would lose your heat. And then when it stopped raining, it would get very cold. And what you're trying to do is just maintain your body heat. Now it's so hot when you put on your raincoat, you're going to get wet anyway. You're going to get wet from sweat. So some people have gone to smaller rain jackets. Instead of the stuff I used to do at the very beginning, you know, they have smaller rain jackets. But that's number one, is rain. Bad juju. Waiting for outside of the Yellow Deli hostel, waiting for a ride back to 103 and then go over the highest point, Vermont. Hi guys.
Hello, hello.
And that brings me to number two. The people are wonderful, and Beth is the one. Hi Beth. Doug, how y'all doing? They were wonderful trail angels, and I may see them again in Maine. I hope I do. She's holding one of my socks hostages. But the people, they are just so nice. They're impossibly nice. It's just really, and each state I've gone to, the people have been really good, you know? So that's number one. I can't say enough about them. I mean, everywhere I've gone, it's just, everybody has been really, really nice. So, number three, I like and dislike is the climbs. They're very challenging. They get you in shape. I hate coming out of a town with a ton of resupply on my back and then climb a mountain. But actually, when you get to the top, it's like, yay, I finished that challenge. It wasn't that bad. So sometimes going down is not as good as going up. It's kind of a down and up kind of thing, but really climbing out is pretty good. I used to hate it, now I like it. It's not bad, I can climb pretty well. Can't talk, and you might pass out if you don't watch out. Like right now, as I climb to the tallest spot in Vermont. Yay, another challenge, and I'm trying to get there before the storms, because I did leave town today. And I ran into Boomer and Ziploc and Paris and Thigh Gap and Deadpool, who's always attached to Boomer. I did not see Stormtrooper, but I'm sure she's right behind him, dragging along. Very nice to see the group. They're headed in where I just left to the hostel. But yeah, if I had a car, I would have gave them a ride. As it is, I was lucky to get a ride. I called and got a ride out. So not having a car is a real pain in the butt. Yeah, I'm from Charleston, South Carolina.
Yeah, remember you told me that there last time. Let's see, who do I have from Atlanta last year? Let's see here. What's her name? Emily Carr, high school, Georgia
I
Tech.
know her.
You know
Okay,
Emily?
We were classmates, yeah.
Georgia Tech?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Kennesaw Mountain.
My Civil War fun fact is that my name is Savannah E. Lee because I'm a direct descendant of Robert E. Lee.
Ah.
Really, good for you.
So you're practically famous.
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to climb up. I have to go up past those trees and up that way, but look at this place. Look at the beautiful side on that side. And then it goes all the way down the hill. And then there's another rock wall on this side. And this is coming out of Rutland. It is just stunning, I tell you. And let me try and crawl up this rock wall as I climb the rock wall. Well, I finally got to the Clarendon shelter, which I should have got on Thursday or something. But there's Cooper Lodge, which I hear is something's really messed up about it. But that's where I'm kind of headed. We'll see. Anywhere, I'm definitely going the Appalachian Trail north right now. So let's get on. Let's see if I can get across this river, the raging river. Or what I do love about the Appalachian Trail is the trees. I love me some trees. Those trees are just here. They're just beautiful. All kind of different types. I mean, look, I'm walking for 2 seconds and I see this tree that's chopped down, and on it are these beautiful mushrooms, right? And it's just beautiful lynching on it. The trees are just gorgeous here. I mean, are you kidding me? You can look at them. You're having a bad day. You kind of look up, see these trees like that one right there. I gotta flip you around. And they're just beautiful. I mean, it just kind of takes you out of yourself, you know? I mean, that guy has been there for a while, and he is just beautiful. I'm trying to get some light on him, but he just goes straight on up. Yeah, the trees are gorgeous. Thank you, Mr. Tree. Hate are the animals. I loved the bears I saw in the Shenandoah. I loved the fox I saw running down the road. The raccoons, they're a little odd. The chipmunks are unbelievable. They're so cute. You really can't get a lot of pictures of them, but they're pretty good. That porcupine that was climbing the tree, never seen that before. The skunk that ran off and then ran through the thing. The deer. I'm still looking for a moose. All I've seen so far is moose poop. But hopefully I'll run into a moose. But the animals are great. That's something I love. Love and hate. Ticks. I hate ticks. I pulled a couple off of me. If you're not doing permethrin, you shouldn't even be out here because you will catch ticks and you will catch a disease. You need to spray for them. They are just all over the place. And in that same category, hate ticks, hate and love the bugs, because I love that I'm getting isolated enough now in Vermont that there's so many bugs. I mean, it's great. I mean, they're out here, they're doing their thing. We're just in their environment. They're eating us up. Mosquitoes, black flies, those little got to get in your eye bug. And if you wipe the moisture from your eye, that's what they're after. Not too bad. Just keep wiping the moisture out of your eye and they'll go away. I love the fact that there are places still in the wilderness where there's so many bugs it drives you crazy. Crazy. Because you can put on a head net or you can spray and it'll keep them off you, but it's great that our wilderness is still enough to do that. And Vermont is wilderness enough for me. So I love that. Is that number 6? Wildflowers, the flora and the fauna, but this case it's the fauna. I mean, you see the little yellow flowers over there as you walk along, and there's orchids, there's all kind of things, you know. Here's some daisies, just wildflowers everywhere. So do like, I guess it's welcome to the Killington section. Okay. Man, I am loving it today. It's blue skies, sunny, pretty big wind, and there is some dark clouds, but they keep getting beat up over there and they don't make it here yet. Maybe by the time I get to the top of this hill, you know, get within the 400 and something miles of Katahdin. Once I pass this tree, then who knows? I am loving it. Onward to 1700, which is just on the other side of the summit, which is just ahead. All right, loving Vermont. Good man.
Yeah, looking good.
All right, so what was your trail name?